Hi and welcome to your reading. I generally don't use these cards, but I feel like today's spirit wants to give a message on love. You have the Eight of Cups coming out here. Eight of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Emperor, the Star, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. Um, this is the Four of Cups. We have trust with guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. We did get a message on boundaries and how personal they are and how we need to learn for ourselves. The next card we have is celebrate. Today, celebrate the love you share with those who matter most. So, this here, we have a lot of cups coming out. I feel like this is a general message on love. Okay, generally, we have become very conscious, very not trusting of people. We feel like if we've always been let down in the past, we are going to be let down again. But this again is not a message for everybody. This is for particular people that have been resonating with the past few messages of mine about being in the void. So you people have shifted a timeline through your work, through your healing. There's a message here that this timeline is going to be different. This time, the love is going to be different. It will have the same feelings, it will bring up the same fears, but um, I feel like you will know that there is something more here. I know that this is the feeling we generally get in all of our relationships, but that's why I'm saying this is for a specific group of people, because you're not meant for everyone. You're not meant for anyone. There's a particular vibration you're actually looking for. It's not the physical outlook of the person, it's the soul that you're actually searching for. And through your relationships, you've not been able to settle in any of them because somewhere in the relationship, you knew that this is not what you wanted, or you felt like this is not what you wanted. You felt like you were compromising in places where on a long term basis you cannot hold that compromise. It's a little too much for you, and so you've been moving through people and through relationships to find that particular vibration. This vibration is coming in this new timeline. Okay, this new timeline is going to look a lot like, of course it's not randomly going to change, life is not randomly going to change, situations, circumstances are not going to randomly change, but what is changing here is the response to it. Okay, so if you were in a situation in an old timeline which didn't work for you and which caused you to become very restricted about it, in this timeline it might look the same, but the outcome is going to be different. You will notice this if you haven't already started noticing it, that the situations physically are the same, but the outcomes are different. Spirit is asking you to keep your heart open. This is the message over here. Keep trusting, keep loving. You are going to meet people only for the time being if those people are not in your vibration, but for that time being, be loving, be respectful, be grateful, because these are the seeds that you are planting, because this is the soul that you are, this is the person that you are. It does not change from person to person. If the person is not worth that effort and that love, you change the person. You don't dim that love because somebody else does not appreciate it. I feel you're not going to like this message, but I feel like for most of you, you are going to have many relationships in your life. I'm not sure if we're ever going to find that one that actually vibrates, because the world is so messed at this time. And we're here through our relationships to teach people, how to be, how to open up and have love, because most of the people you come into relationships with have a previous notion, and so they've closed off, they shut down in so many places, in so many ways. And your I feel like you guys cannot be calculative about things. You rather be who you are than take the stress and the time to calculate your every move, words, and intentions. That's what drives your authenticity. Okay, and so, like, from your soul, you're just being you in this. And if you feel like, this is not the place where you need to be, you just leave the place, because that's not where you belong. You might want to be there, but that's not where you belong. So you move the place, you don't dim the light. That's a message for you. Hope this helps. Thank you for watching Love and Light.